guys, what's going on? Welcome to Poke News, and we have a little bit of information with Pokemon on the cinema front. Now, we might be getting a live-action version of Pokemon. Now, when I heard this information, it made me feel really cool, really not. I'm not really sure, but it's something that I do want to talk about. So I'm going to read exactly what it says for the news that we got today. So let's see, let's just go to it. So there was a top secret auction for the film rights to the Pokemon franchise, and that the Pokemon Company has been courting Hollywood to launch a big budget live action movie since basically 1999 when the first movie came out. Now Warner Bros. Are part of it because they actually were part of the first movie 99, but there's still a lot of business yet to be played out. So there's a few companies that really want this, some from Japan, some from the US, so they're all trying to court the live action Pokemon cinema movie to be able to be brought out to theaters. Now, there's many different ways that this can go. One way that I think it will go very negatively is if it is catered to a kid audience. Now, you're allowed to cater to an older audience and still have kids watch it. Think of it this way. When we see comic books, you think it's for kids. You see cartoons of comics, or not comics, but of superheroes. So if you're able to get superhero cartoon shows that are meant for kids and be able to make a ton of money with a live action version in theaters that's more meant for everyone, all ages, that's what Pokemon needs to do. I feel like if you're able to do that, then it's going to be a great film. But if you were going to go for a kid audience in the theaters for ages, let's say just 5 to 8, which is right around what I would say the anime is right around. So if they're going to cater to that, this won't be a big deal. This will make theaters, but I know they're not going to do well in sales. I might have to wait till it comes out on Redbox or something like that before I see the movie, because I really wouldn't be interested in it if it's very kid friendly. So the next thing is for the movie is what's it going to be about? Is it going to be something like that what the anime is like, what Pokemon Origins is like, or are we going to get a whole new story? Now, I prefer it if we were able to get more towards what we got in the Pokemon Origins. Now, that was a lot more adult friendly and was more catered to the fans that have been growing up with Pokemon since it first came out. So if we get something around the Origins format where we have a trainer that's starting out and we get to see their journey over time to be able to get through the entire region. I'm going to assume it will be the Kanto region if he's going to travel a region, and I'm 99.99% sure it will be a male protagonist that will be the lead in the movie, because I feel like it's going to be catered to around the character Red and the character Ash, but I feel like it will be more towards the character Red because the video games did come out first, and that's what brought the hype to Pokemon. Now, Ash did a great job too at the very beginning, but he's kind of lost a lot of edge since the show has been going on, and we get more of the adults who are more familiar with Red, and compared to Ash, and especially Red's just more the badass version of Red is the more badass version of Ash, so we would rather have them cater to that character rather than Ash Ketchum. So, but we also could go to a different little bit of a format. We might just have a trainer that is just trying to become a champion. Well, I guess it's kind of the same thing as it, but I don't know, there's a lot of different things that Pokemon can do with this movie, but I just want to hope that it is with a great director, with great actors, and I guess the next thing is what kind of actors will we get? Will we really get a 10-year-old? If we get a 10-year-old, I wouldn't really be feeling it. If anything that I would be able to handle is if it starts out with a 10-year-old, but there's a few years span in the movie where by the time he does become a champion, or when the movie really starts out, he'll be more of like a teenager, close to like mid, I'd say 15, 16 years old, maybe older than that, and basically really get into the show from there, because there's tons of movies where you start out with a little kid, and that's kind of where it starts out, but then you have the real character that's playing that character, or the real actor that's playing that same character for the rest of the movie with but at an older age. So if we can get a character right around then, I think that will be the best way Pokemon can do this to please all audiences. Because if I see something that's really not my cup of tea because they catered to too young of an audience, they're not going to make nearly as much money. If they want to make more money, cater to the old audience, but also know that there's younger audience that will be watching this movie, so you just want to make sure it's viewable for all audiences, but make sure it is catered more to the adults, just as it is in the superhero movies that are currently being aired now and ones that'll be coming out in the future. So let me know what you guys think about this, because I think it's very interesting to think what possibly could happen with a live action Pokemon movie. I know the graphics or like animations are going to be amazing, and if I get to see some epic battles with Charizard or the legendary Pokemon or Mewtwo being involved, I think it's going to be something that we are all really going to want to watch and enjoy. And oh man, this could be literally the best thing ever or the worst thing ever. So this is a big make or break thing, maybe like revitalizing the entire Pokemon franchise by, hey, this thing worked with an older audience, what could we do with the video games to make even more people want to play this game? So this could be huge. It all depends how well this movie does, and that might decide what the future of the franchise will be like. But we could just get something very simple where it's just an average movie that's PG and just catered towards 5 to 10-year-olds, and it's like, oh, yeah, they did a Pokemon movie that one time. It was nothing anyone really cared about. I want something that's going to be big, and I want it to be huge, and I think it'll be so much better if Pokemon really thinks about this and where they want this direction to go with this movie. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because this is very important for me to at least understand what you guys are thinking as well, because I'm just one person. I have one opinion. I want to see what everyone else's opinion is as well. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I will see you guys next time.